to another tabletop review. Welcome to BP Armory. Again, I want to say thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Like the video, share the video so the algorithm can pick it up. Today, as you can tell on the table here, we have a couple holsters. Which one is best for you? Today, tabletop is about choosing the right holster that fits your needs and your everyday carry, or fits the gun that you choose to carry. There are many different variants. There are many different types. As you can tell, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holsters here, and it fits all different models, including this one, the hybrid polymer holster from Manolo. If I'm saying that right. As you can tell, see here, right here, look, this is the new one on the market, and it's this one, it's the hybrid. I'll explain to you in details how everyone works and how they fit, and I'll fit the gun itself into the holster so you can see what they're like. I have 2 sidecars that are designed to my needs, or I did some form of modification towards it. Going forward, I'll explain how everything works, everything looks, and how everything fits, and how the gun fits, and everything of that sort. We're just going to start with this one right here. This one is for a Glock 43X. The bottom is enclosed, so it doesn't fit the 48. It fits the 43X or the 43. It has a side claw here, which is a claw that when the belt goes through, it can't to this side, and it fits the handle of the gun itself close to your body. I put a little wedge on the back of it here, glued it on so it doesn't, so when it sits, it doesn't sit up flush. It can't like this. It comes close to the body itself. I have a 43X here that's empty. No magazine on the table. No loaded magazine on the table. The magazine is here. It's fit. This is the 43X, and it fits like this. Fits like a glove. And this is the modification that was done to it, so it fits in the holster perfectly fine. This one is from Blue Tech Holster. This holster itself is from Blue Tech Holster. I bought this one online for maybe about, I would say about $65, and I made a little bit of adjustment. It has the thing that goes over the loop, the belt. This one seems to, I like it, but this is not my favorite. As we go along, I'll let you know which one is my favorite. This one is from, I forgot the name of the company where I got this from. It's stamped on there, but it's a little bit hard to see, but it has the Punisher logo on it. Most of these holsters, I always make sure I incorporate the claw onto it, because it's really important for the belt itself to pull that firearm close to the body. So this one fits the 43X too. So if you can tell, look, once it goes to the claw, then it fits the firearm close to the body itself. This is not a perfect example. The perfect example would be stand up to show you. So when the gun goes through, the belt goes through it, it fits it here instead of cantle, so the angle is not sticking out. And that's how it works. I'll show it to you in a minute. Let me demonstrate. So I'm going to put the holster in, and I'm going to show you how the claw works. See, the claw works here. So now it goes in. It sits close to your body, and it does not stick out at all. You can't even tell that I'm wearing a gun or I have a gun on me. So that's how it fits. It do its job. I like it, and it's really comfortable in that sense. And I also put a wedge onto this side here, so it actually does not just sit there on an angle to your body. and it's comfortable, it's soft, it does not, the plastic polymer is not resting on your skin or your body itself. So it has that gel feel right there. I tried to run it on all of them. This one is the Adelon from, where did this come from again? This one is about $120. It has the built-in wedge on it. So this is where I got the idea from, right here. And this one fits the, let me make sure it's empty, no magazine, Glock 17, fits a full-size gun. And this is what it looks like. So you can rock a full-size gun without it being printed or it's printed underneath your garment. This one fits the Glock 17, it fits the Glock 19. Fits the 17 and 19. This one's a little bit loose because this gun has the have the PSA lower on it, so it doesn't fit too well. There's one on the table here that has the PSA lower that fits into it. Let me put this one in. I think it's this one. This is the actual holster from it. This holster comes from Palmetto State Armory. They started to design their holster by themselves, or they're starting to make holsters for their gun itself. This one is actually from PSA. I paid about maybe $40, $48 for it. It fits the frame perfectly fine, as you can tell. See it, look. This one, I didn't put a wedge on it as yet. I'm waiting. So choosing the right holster depends on the gun. This one has the optic cut. That's how they build it from the factory. So this is the PSA holster. I just got it. I didn't try it out yet. I am going to be wearing it to see if I like it. If not, I'll make some adjustment by put a wedge on it or a soft pad or a gel or something there to go against my skin. But it's pretty light. It's not heavy. It's a Kydex. And it seems to, it looks sturdy enough. It feels solid. As I said, I'm going to rock this for a little bit and see what it's all about and see if I like it. I think I am going to like it though, because the way it feels and it secures the gun. The gun doesn't come out and it locks it in there. You can tighten the screw retention on it so for the draw. So it's kind of tight right now because I haven't used it. It's brand new. So basically that is that, and this one fits here. It clicks into it. This also was one of the first holster that I had for a couple of years. It's an Eidolon holster. It's pretty expensive, but I did purchase this one for a full size. If it's a full size, if it's the 19, the Glock 19, 44, 26, and so forth. So this is a do-it-all holster. As I said, just remember, the holster is as important as the gun itself. So if you want to carry a full-size gun, you got to look into the proper holster that will secure that gun to make sure that gun is, you know, well kept or it's not printing at all. This one is a sidecar holster. I had this one for quite a while, as you can tell. I designed it for a little bit. Also has the space for the extra mag. So if you're carrying, and this one has the TLR 7 Streamlight that's attached to it. Gun is empty. And this is in my EDC setup. This is how I rock it. It's the holster has the light bearing capability. So there you go. Remember, the holster is as good as the gun itself. You have to have the right holster to secure that firearm properly. This one is my 43X with my Allison on top of it. It has the dot by itself. It has the circle with the dot and it has the reticle. So this one fits in here. This holster was designed for my Glock 48. So it fits in here and it fits in here. So this is considered a sidecar setup. I did a bungee cord in the middle here. I redesigned this holster for a little bit for flexibility. so it can to my body or contour to the shape of my body itself. Put two little bit of gel pad on this side so it feels good on the skin or on the body, so it does not, you know, have the plastic itself sitting on your skin. And this is how I normally run all my setup. As I said, a claw brings the firearm closer to your body, and that's it. The hybrid holster is right here. Let me see, Glock 17. The Glock 17 fits in there, but it sticks out just a little bit. On the hybrid holster, you have that, what you call it on this side, this leather type of material. So this one, I'm not able to put a wedge on it, and I won't put a wedge on it going forward. It's just a soft feel. It has that leather feel, and the other side is polymer. So what they did is they built the holster itself, and then they incorporate the leather part on the other side for, that's the side that sits on your body. This is a right hand holster. It fits the Glock 17. It also fits the Glock 19, but this one fits in there. The Polymer State armor frame fits in there. So this is the Glock 19. It fits in there, as you can tell. Has one clip here. It has the claw here for the belt loop to go through. It fits a 17. So it all depends on what you choose to carry that day. I always make sure I get the right holsters, or I get holster, because you don't want to keep buying holsters all day, every day, when, excuse me, different when you trying to rotate guns. So if I want to rotate this one, I can use my Glock 17 in this holster, or I can use my Glock 19 in this holster. It all depends. And as I said, most of my guns are Glocks, so they're universal for the holster itself. I try to keep them as simple as possible. This one is for a Glock. No, this is for the 43. I'm getting all mixed up here. This one is for the PSA, and this one is for that. That one's for that. And this one can fit in here with the optic cut. So most of the holsters that I have an optic cut, because usually I run an optic on my gun itself. As you can tell, it's little and neat, small package. I have the 15 round mag. This one fits in here if I want to choose this option for the day, or if I just want to go here. And this is the Shield Arms mag. I went ahead and changed the mag release on this one, so I can run a metal mag in this one, and it does not eat the polymer up, because this one is the polymer magazine from Glock itself. I let this one stay just like it is, like a Glock. If I put this one in here, it will work, but over time it will eat it up. And if you put, I can tell that it fits perfectly fine, but to squeeze it to take it out, there's no, I have to yank it out, and that's what I don't like. But this one, it falls free. This is the Shield Arm mags with the Shield magazine release. It falls free. And this one, the original mag, it falls free. So there's a little bit of difference in the magazine release itself. As you can tell, holsters. Which one is better for you? It all depends on you and your liking. But you got to choose the right holster for the right gun. If not, then you'll have problems going forward. I try not to get too many different types of holster, because once you start changing the holsters, then you run into a problem of which gun you want to carry, or is the type of holster fit your profile, fit your body, you know, things like that going forward, and you have to take into consideration. Remember again, train, practice, and be safe while handling a firearm. If not, then you take the necessary steps to make sure the firearm is stored in a safe place and you don't have a negligent discharge. Make sure your firearm is unloaded when you're working on guns or manipulating triggers, because safety is the #1 rule. Keep your firearm in a safe place, train, and wait for the next video to drop. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, these are my Holster of choice. Plenty different type of holster. It all depends on what you want to carry. The choice is yours. And there's a lot of different companies out there. You can always modify any holster to your liking. Sidecars, single holster, hybrid holster, full size holster. You name it, you have it. It's out there, guys. Feel free to play around with any holster that you like and see what works for you. Until then, thank you for watching.